Hello and welcome to this training video on how to index using the Family Search Indexing application. In order to start indexing, because we've never indexed before, we're going to open a web browser and go to familysearch.org. When I get to familysearch.org, I'm going to select the indexing. Now that I'm on the indexing tab, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I want to get started indexing. And I'm going to download here the program. Once I have downloaded the program, I'm going to go back to my desktop and I will see an icon that looks like this. To start indexing, I'm going to go ahead and open the application. Now that the application is open, it's going to ask me to log in. I can register for a new account right here, or I can just put in my LDS account that I already have. Okay, now that the application is open, you can see a couple of things on here, and I'll walk you through this page. Every time that I launch this application, it shows me a tip of the day. This will just help me be a better indexer in the future as I read those tips. I can turn that off so that it does not show up every time that I go into the application. I can also see more tips by clicking next tip, or I can just close. Here is my main page for my indexing application. I can download a batch and start indexing by going to download batch here. We'll come back to that in a second, but I want to show you some other things that are on this page. Right here you can see that we have messages. These are messages that come from other people that are indexing to me or from the Family Search Indexing team. Over here is kind of my personal dashboard of where I'm at and what I'm doing. I can set goals here. I can set a new goal, and once I set that new goal, I can see the results of my goal here and where I'm at. I can also see the history of where I have been, what I have done, and the records that I've submitted here. Arbitration results. Every batch is indexed by 2 people plus an arbitrator who will then put in the final results to see, kind of make sure that it's accurate. Here I can see that 86% of the things that I've indexed have been approved or confirmed by the arbitrator. I can also review the batches and see where I messed up and what things that they saw that I did not see. I can also find a whole bunch of indexing links to help me be a better indexer. But I want to start indexing, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to download a batch. Now I can see all the available batches for me to index. I'm going to sort by level here. I am not very good at indexing, and so I'm going to start with the beginning level batch. These are easier. I can also select intermediate, or I can select advanced if I really wanted to. I only speak English, so I'm going to look for a beginning English speaking batch. This Arkansas one looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to double click on that and open that batch. Okay, my batch is now open for me to index. As you can see here, a couple of things that I want to show you. Every time that a project comes up, there will be project instructions to help you know exactly what this project is, what you'll be doing, and how to do it the right way. I'm going to close that, but I'm going to also show you a couple of other things on here. Down here on the right is kind of a very important section. This is field help. Here is where I will put in all the information that I index from the image that I'm indexing from. I can just go from field to field by hitting the tab button. And as you saw, the field help will change, so I know exactly what needs to go into that field, so I make sure that it is accurate. This here is Quality Checker. Quality Checker, it will help me, and we'll come back to this at the very end, will help me to make sure that I have input things as accurately as possible. Project instructions is very helpful as I go through and I can read more instructions, a little bit more in-depth than what was up when it first popped up there, to help me be a good indexer on this batch. Image navigation will just help me go through and navigate the image a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to go back to field help, and then I'm going to start indexing this batch. Okay, I have now finished indexing this batch. You can see all the information that I have input into the program here. It is ready for quality check, so I'm going to click OK. Quality check will help me just to make sure that the things that I have indexed are correct. Okay, my quality check is finished. I would now like to submit my work, so I click Yes. It is then going to submit it to the indexing group. Okay, congratulations, the batch has been successfully submitted. I can click OK. It then takes me back to the main screen where I can download another batch and start all over. I hope that this has helped and taught you how to index as a beginner.